Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you're doing great today. I had a video. It was back in July. I was in my Hellcat and I managed to get patrol duty. And well, I mean, that, it's a Hellcat, man. It's got great camo, great vision. So it's not too over the top that you could pull something like that off. But it's not very often you see a heavy tank get a patrol duty. And when this game gets started, he's going to head south down to the bridge area. He's in a tier 8. This is a tier 9 match. And so about him and about 5 of his buddies are going to head down there. And by the time they get down there, the enemy team has already crossed the river. They have map control. And it's going to be about at least 7 or 8 of those guys down there. And those dudes are his team's just going to get massacred. And it's just going to be CB left standing. And this dude's got a huge set of cojones to sit where he sits. But what he does in this game, I guarantee contributes to the win. I can't imagine them if they would have won without him sitting there. I just don't know how they would have done it. CB, congratulations on another amazing game, dude. This is a phenomenal accomplishment that you pulled off, and as you're about to see. So without further ado, y'all, thanks for coming back to the channel. Let's get to it. Thanks for watching. So CB's team is going to spawn over on the north east side of the map. And when the game gets going, he's going to do a left face and he's going to head down the tracks to the bridge. Typically, this is a tier 9 match, tier 8, tier 9s. Typically, your heavies go to town, your mediums and your TDs will go over here. And occasionally your heavies will show up down south at the bridge. He's got a Chieftain T95 tier 8. He's got a Progetto 46 tier 8 STA2, and then he's got there's going to be a WZ 120. He's going to go down there with him. So there'll be about a total of about 6 of them headed down there. And the enemy team, the best I could count, they got lit up. There's going to be at least 9 enemy tanks are going to show up. They're going to meet at the river, but the enemy's going to push directly across. They're not even going to hesitate. And so pretty much from the jump, they're going to have great map control. And his team is sitting back, as you can see, which is typical. The TDs usually sit back and snipe. As sometimes they'll push in, but in this case, there's only 5 of them over here. There's about to be 9 against. It's not even going to be. It's going to be a massacre, like I said in the intro. They've got them across the river, and they're going to have map control. And CB, and there's the STA2. CB's going to pull up and get a shot on it. Man, this gun hits pretty hard. I mean, man, 418. That's awesome. So 2 of his teammates are already dead. The WZ is dead. The Chieftain's dead. I mean, all that's left over here is the Progetto and the STA2. And, well, now it's just the STA2 and him. And so he's going to get a shot on the AMX. And his teammate in the STA2 is in a really bad spot. And as you can see, his teammates back around base are repositioning themselves for the inevitable attack. That's typically where you go if you look at where the Char, his teammate in the Char and SG-130 PM went to. So now he's getting, see, now it's just him. It's and there's the AMBT, American Autoloader. I'm sure that'll be coming up into the premium shop here shortly. It's been a lot longer than I would have anticipated it being. And there's a Progetto 46, and then another Tornvagn. Man, there's a pile of tanks over here that he's facing. And now he's getting spotness damage. Now he's just keeping these dudes lit up. And his teammates are the dude in the Char is gonna have one of his teammates in the Char Tour is gonna have an amazing game. Now he's just looks like the SG-130 PM has been taken out. Let's count this, what he's facing. 1, the Progetto 46, the G-SOR, the AMBT, the Char Tour, the Tornvagn, the STA2, and then another Progetto 46. He's got 7 tanks in front of him, and he's by himself. If that brings it into perspective, man. And he's just sitting here. Now think about this for a second. Why in the world there's a G-Sword? He's going to smash it in the face for 400. He does get hit by the Progetto 46s. The enemy Tornvagn is pulling up, getting on top of the ridge, exposing himself, which is fine, you know. And CB, I can't, there's no way. CB's already up to 3,200 damage, assist damage. He's got 1,200 of his own. And it just gets started, man. And there's plenty of colorful comments being thrown around on his team. You know, communication is occurring at light speed during this game. And usually the team that communicates well usually wins. Not always, but usually. And so, I know I say this, but look, the AMX-30 is crossed. The enemy AMX-30 is crossed and is pushing the, you know, his base. But CB doesn't have no time to turn around. He has to stay focused on what's in front of him, and there's a pile of tanks in front of him. They're down by 3, and there's nothing CB can do but what he's doing right now. And CB's going to pull up. He's going to take out the Sharpshooter, which is beautiful, man, and get that nasty beastie out of the game. So basically, he's got two teammates back there. He's got a Char, and I can't remember which the other one is that's helping him out. That pesky AMX-30, man, is dug in like a tick down there. So now they're tied up. CB's over 5,000 damage, and he's not done. He's got an enemy. The enemy STA2 is behind him. He's been taken out. And oh my goodness. And he smashes the G-Sword for another 406. He's backing out, trying to get away from that gun, man. That rapid autoloader. And his teammates take out the G-Sword. And now they're up by 2. And CB's down to 384 hit points. There's the AMBT once more. He smashes it for 337 in that soft turret. And there's the enemy. There's one of the last remaining Progetto. So should just be this AMBT sitting over here. And the G-Sword's ducked behind cover. The AMBT is using one of his dead teammates as cover. I mean, it's unbelievable, man, how this game went. Because none of the enemy team went to city. You know, they all came over here, which allowed the city push to occur. And I mean, it's just like, you think about it, it's like, why didn't they push over on CB? There were 7 of them. I don't know. Who can say? It's a psychological thing. You're pushing over. You know, you're pushing over into enemy guns, where there's no cover. You know, once you cross over, what are you going to do? But if they go en masse and jump on the other side of the train tracks, and one of his teammates in a Kunz Panzer, it was a Kunz Panzer that was sitting back there having a ball. I forgot about him. You cross the rails, you know. You push over, then you cross the rails, and the other side of the tracks has cover, you know, at least a little bit, as long as you take out the enemy TDs, you know, sitting over by that building around, you know, D3, you know, D8, you know. But anyway, I don't know. I couldn't believe it, you know. Why didn't they just push on over and take out CB? But they didn't. They paused. And now, I mean, that should have been a loss all day. If CB hadn't have backed up, man, if he hadn't have been there, if he'd have died, that whole team they'd have just routed right down the train tracks and just taken out everybody. But they paused. So I guess there's lessons in that. If you're gonna make a push, don't stop, you know. But the whole team, not on team speak. Ooh, can he get a shot? Can he get on that bat chat? Nope. And teammate takes him out. Man, that's a game. Oh my goodness. CB. Look what you did. Dude, what an awesome game. I can't believe you did this, man. He got ace tanker, y'all. Spotter, hand of God. I mean, he only had like a handful of hit points left at the end of the game. Fire for effective patrol duty. You did 2,720 damage by firing your gun, and then you did 6,392 assist damage for a combined 9,112 damage. You blocked 720. You killed the Charfanteur, and you got 3 spots, man. Whew. And you made a pile of credits, dude. Congratulations on an amazing game. So I got to wondering, when I was watching this replay, I was like, I wonder if this dude set some kind of record. So I went. This is World of Replay, World Tanks Replays, WOTReplays, North American server. I've got it set for all versions. He has the highest. This is the highest assist damage game in a Tornvagn of all time. That's currently loaded up on the North American server, WOTReplay. I don't know about European or whatever, but for the North American server, he has the most assist damage. This is the most assist damage game in Tornvagn, which is pretty cool, man. Congratulations, CB. That's an amazing accomplishment, and there's nobody really even close to what you pulled off today. The chances of doing this is so so rare, man. To be in a Tornvagn and to get in a situation like this, there's so many things that have to come into play. A team that basically just stops and pauses in front of you again, like what you witnessed today. And to stay alive long enough to be able to pull that off, dude. What an amazing accomplishment. And just to sit back and watch, it's like you're in a light tank, but you're in a heavy, doing what a light tank does. It's crazy, dude. So anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed it. CB, thank you for sending me this game, dude. And when I first watched it, I was just like, man, he's just sitting here racking up the damage. And but then, like I said, it got me thinking. I was like, that's an awful a lot amount of damage. I wonder if he set some kind of record, because this isn't the first time he's done this. He did it in the CDC a few months ago. Had the most damage in the CDC, and then here you are, the most assist damage in this Bofors Tornvagn, and which is pretty cool. I mean, this is a great tank. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for coming by and checking out the channel. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And if you got a game you want to show off, please don't hesitate to send it to me. There's a link in the comments in the section there, and in the description, and there's an email address there, or just leave me a comment. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much. Y'all take care, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.